Today we're going to learn how to make a rainbow bracelet for Pride Month.
Okay, so those of you who have a kit, you'll notice that you have a loose knot at one end, followed by a chain of interlocking knots. What you're going to want to do is gently hold on to the top, take the bottom thread here, and just tug it like this so that all of the length of it is unknotted. Now, before you start to make your bracelet, you want to think about how you're going to finish it. So that is why I've made your overhand knot here a little bit loose, so you can decide how long you want this end to be. Do you want to make it into a braid and have another braid at the other end and tie it together like that? Do you want to leave it loose threads? Do you want to maybe put a finding on there or something? But just decide for yourself how long you want these threads to be and pull your knot tight, okay? All right, so mine is like that now. And the other thing that you're going to need at home, okay, is you're going to want a pair of scissors for the end to trim your threads. And you want either some tape or possibly a safety pin, or what I have here is a very handy from the library little clipboard, and I am going to take and clip my knot that way, okay? Now we are going to be using the Peruvian Wave technique, and what is wonderful about this technique is that it will make the shape of the rainbow as well as really displaying the colors really well. So what you want to do first is arrange your colors, okay? You are going to, unlike some other knotting techniques for bracelets, your colors are not going to change or move in any way. They are going to stay the way you put them. So we're going to do red and then orange, okay? Then yellow, then your green, then your indigo or blue, and then your violet, okay? So I am going to be starting on the right hand side, as you see over here, and working towards the left. As you see, you all have a maroon piece of yarn. You can do this technique using a yarn that's thicker, you can use a few embroidery threads, you can use a cord, but the idea is you have a thicker thread and you are knotting your other threads back and forth across it, okay? So, and you keep them in the same order at all times. So I'm going to be knotting the threads so that they all go over to the left, and then I'm going to take them from the left and knot them till they all come over to the right, okay? So, starting making a number 4, take the end of your thread, knot it over the maroon, and pull tight, okay? And then do that again. Next is your blue, okay? My threads have gotten a little discombobulated already, but no matter, we know the order that they are going in. It's the order of the rainbow in the 6 colors that are traditionally used, okay? So, again, we're doing that same knot with the blue. And lay it aside. Then your green. And you go once and twice. And you lay it aside. Then your yellow. Once and twice, and lay it aside. Now your orange, once and twice, and finally your red. Once and twice. Now you've done your first one. I don't know if you can see, but there's already a little rainbow forming right up at the top there. Now we're going to go back the other way, okay? And you will see it, I think, a little bit more clearly. This time you're starting with the the red, okay, and you're going back, okay. All right, so let me explain that one more time. Whereas before you were doing your 4 sort of in a backwards direction, now you're going like this, bringing your thread under here, okay, around your yarn and pull it up, okay. Then you do that again, okay. Now you're going to take your orange thread, make a big 4, tail around like that, pull it up, and do it again, okay. And in order to have your rainbow shape look nice and clear, don't pull it too tight. You want to make sure that you see that nice curve, okay. Now here's the yellow. And the green. And your blue. And your purple. And as you're going along, you can just make sure that the curve looks the way you want it to, that it's starting to look a little bit like a rainbow. Okay, I need to knot that purple one more time, okay? And so now I've done that back and forth, so we're starting to go back and forth for the second time, starting with the purple, okay? Backwards 4, pull through, and again. And now your blue. And lay that aside. Next is your green. And lay that aside. Your yellow. Lay that aside. Now your orange. Put that one aside. And here's your red through here and pull it up, okay? And then now one more time, okay? And you'll see the threads kind of have a mind of their own, and sometimes they want to get a little tangled, so just go ahead and comb through them with your hands, pull them pull them out, okay? And you're just going to keep going. I think you can kind of see that that's already beginning to form little rainbow shapes. Can you see that? Yeah, right? And so when you are going from left to right, you're going to make a sort of 4 with your thread, okay? Point goes over to the left, tail goes towards where you are going, okay? Wrap it around your center thread, okay? And pull it to make the knot. And then do it again, okay? And you're just going to keep doing that back and forth until your bracelet is long enough. And that's it. Okay, so when your bracelet is long enough, you're going to want to untape it or unhook it or unfasten it, and just have a look, make sure you're happy. And now you can see one of the coolest features of this technique, which is that you've actually been wrapping your central thread. So you have a little kind of rainbow, can you see that? Rainbow snake on the front side of the bracelet. You can wear it either way. If you prefer the flat rainbow like this, obviously you can wear it that way, or there's a very cool snake at the back. But what you then want to do is, you'll see that my threads now are all different lengths, and the central one, which is being wrapped, is going to be extremely long. So you just trim those so that they're all the same length, and then decide what you want to do, whether you're going to braid or just wrap, or how you're going to make this bracelet fit. Maybe you just want to tie it on, okay? And you can always do another overhand knot at the bottom if you like. Okay, well, that's it. And we do have some excellent resources in the library if you want to know about the history of the rainbow flag for June, or if you want to know more about techniques like this for making crafts. We have all kinds of different books, and as I said, there is an excellent website where you can find out about the history of the rainbow flag and the different sorts of flags that people use. So enjoy. Thanks.